A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first and honest people are screwed first. The arrow shot by the archer may or may not kill a single person, but stratagems devised by wise men can kill even babes in the womb. As soon as the fear approaches near, attack and destroy it. We should not fret for what is past, nor should we be anxious about the future. Men of discernment deal only with the present moment. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. Books are as useful to a stupid person as a mirror is useful to a blind person. Every neighboring state is an enemy, and the enemy's enemy is a friend. Do not reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel, keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. The life of an uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog, which neither covers its rear end, nor protects it from the bites of insects. God is not present in idols. Your feelings are your God. The soul is your temple. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. There is no water like rainwater, no strength like one's own, no light like that of the eyes, and no wealth more dear than food grain. The earth is supported by the power of truth. It is the power of truth that makes the sun shine and the winds blow. Indeed, all things rest upon truth. The world's biggest power is the youth and beauty of a woman. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourselves. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interests. This is a bitter truth. It is better to die than preserve life by incurring disgrace. The loss of life only pains a moment, but disgrace every day of one's life. There are 3 gems upon this earth: food, water, and pleasing words. Fools consider pieces of rocks as gems. He who is prepared for the future and he who deals cleverly with any situation that may arise are both happy, but the fatalistic man who wholly depends on luck is ruined. A learned man is honored by the people. A learned man commands respect everywhere for his learning. Indeed, learning is honored everywhere. The biggest guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Test a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife is misfortune. Avoid him who talks sweetly before you, but tries to ruin you behind your back, for he is like a pitcher full of poison with milk on top. Knowledge is lost without putting it into practice. A man is lost due to ignorance. An army is lost without a commander, and a woman is lost without a husband. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. Treat your kid like a darling for the first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them. By the time they turn 16, treat them like a friend. Your grown-up children are your best friends. There are only 2 ways of dealing with the evil persons or thorns. Crush them under your boot or stay far away from them. It is better to have only 1 son endowed with good qualities than 100 devoid of them. For the moon, though one, dispels the darkness, which the stars, though numerous, do not. Do not inhabit a country where you are not respected, cannot earn your livelihood, have no friends, or cannot acquire knowledge. Don't judge the future of a person based on his present conditions, because time has the power to change black coal to shiny diamond. skills are called hidden treasure, as they save like a mother in a foreign country. We should always speak what would please the man of whom we expect a favor, like the hunter who sings sweetly when he desires to shoot a deer. A good wife is one who serves her husband in the morning like a mother does, loves him in the day like a sister does, and pleases him like a prostitute in the night. A man shouldn't live in a place where people are not afraid of the law, are shameless, and there is no clever man, where people lack in kindness, and where exists no creativity or art. A wise person grooms his child carefully because only an educated person with high morale is given true respect in society. You can guess the origin of a person through his behavior, his native place via his tone, and his food intake by looking at the size of his belly.